of WGN Sports.
Can you hear the sound? Well, tonight in Indianapolis, two of the Eastern Conference's best collide. Both teams led by veterans and playoff hardened. It's a big game for both these teams with the season series at a game apiece. It's the Bulls and the Indiana Pacers. And hi again, everybody. Neil Funk, along with my partner, Stacey King, we welcome you to our broadcast of Bulls basketball on WGN. Stacey, this Bulls-Pacers series has been a good one for the last couple of years. This season, same thing. Both teams have won on their home court.
Well, right now, this is the third meeting between both of these teams, and both have won on their home court. Indiana is probably one of the best teams in the NBA in their home court. And you look at the numbers in that November 6th game, Bulls shot 36%. Got to be better tonight. They did hold the Pacers to 42%, but when you go back to Chicago 10 days later, you look at the three-point field goal percentage. The Bulls shot 58%, and their biggest lead was 33 points. So both these teams really get after it defensively, but they are much more comfortable playing at home.
Yeah, and that second game at the United Center, they snapped Indiana's 9-game winning streak. Well, since we last saw Indiana, a little bit of a different look to this team. Maybe not in the starting lineup, but definitely coming off the bench.
Well, they're much stronger. Their bench is much stronger than it was in the beginning of the year, and they had a very strong bench. When you had a guy like Evan Turner coming off your bench, he's a 17-point game scorer this year when he's with Philadelphia. He's only averaging 8.2. Now, Andrew Bottom's a wild card. You don't know his health situation and how many games he's going to play, but this guy kind of plays like Lance Stevenson. You put both of those guys on the floor attacking from each side of the wing, and you've got a very good dynamic duo. And you can see the numbers since they've been over. They're 9-5 since acquiring these three guys.
Now, Indiana trying to strengthen themselves for the playoff run. The Bulls playing well. This should be a classic here in Indianapolis. A late season game that means something to both teams. It's the Bulls and the Pacers. Buckle up. Chicago Bulls.
I'm Tom Thibodeau, head coach of the Chicago Bulls. Here's my starting lineup for tonight's game.
Kirk Heinrich, guard, University of Kansas. Jimmy Butler, guard, the Marquette University. Mike Dunleavy, forward, Duke University.
Carlos Boozer, power forward, Duke University.
My name is Joakim Noah. I play center. I went to the University of Florida.
And welcome back. Here's a look at your starting lineups. Boozer, Dunleavy, Noah, Butler, and Heinrich for the Bulls. Paul George, David West, Roy Hibbert, Lance Stevenson, and George Hill for Frank Vogel and the Indiana Pacers. And earlier tonight, we had a chance to catch up with the head coach, and he talked about the Indiana Pacers and how much they've progressed over the last 3 seasons.
They've gotten better every year. I think they've solidified their bench. They've had some young guys, you know, obviously George, the way he's grown, Stevenson, Hibbert's been steady progress throughout his career. Of course, the acquisition of West was huge. I think the acquisition of Scola, huge. You know, CJ, Mahimi, and then of course now picking up Turner and Bynum. They're as deep as anyone in the league. So, you know, you give them a lot of credit for that.
Now we are at Bankers Life Fieldhouse in Indianapolis. We'll be back with the opening tap after these messages. Chicago Bulls basketball in high definition, brought to you by Xfinity, your home for the most live sports.